Hello and welcome everybody to the Beer Apostle Beer of the Month of September tasting video. If you're watching these videos on a regular basis, you might wonder why I'm doing this in English. There are two reasons for that. Reason number one is I got all those beers from my wife's boss, from Luke, and he came over from the US, from Austin actually, to Germany and to other places in Europe. And he was kind enough to bring me those 7 beers. And I want to say thank you. Thank you, Luke, for the beers. And I want to also share my feelings, my opinions about those beers with you and about one beer in particular. So I decided to do one tasting video in English with one of those 7 beers. That's reason number one why I'm doing this in English. The other reason is that tomorrow will be the start of the World Cup of Beersommeliers, and that will take place in Munich, in Bavaria, in Germany. And I will participate there. And if I should make it to the semifinals, I decided to do my beer presentation there in English. So this is kind of a good practice for me. All right. As you can see, I got 7 beers. One is from Vermont, and all the other beers are from Texas, namely from the Austin region, pretty much. And which one did I choose? Obviously, it's the one here in the center. And I don't know any of the breweries. I don't know any of their beers yet. That'll change. But why I choose this beer is because I really like that red poppy here on the can, on the design. And I like the Texas flag here. And the style of the beer. It's called Texas Hefe, and Hefe is the German word for yeast. So that means it's a Hefeweizen. It's a top fermented wheat ale, and it's a style that I like really much. It's very traditional for Bavaria. In some areas of Bavaria, this is the most popular style, even before the Helles, and far before other beer styles. And the brewery is called Barking Armadillos. I don't know if armadillos can bark. I only know them from the zoo. But yeah, I'm curious about that beer. We got a Hefeweizen. We got 5.6% alcohol. And well, let's open the can and see how it tastes like. But you can see here, before I open the can, I have to decide which glass am I going to use. This is the traditional tasting glass that we will also use at the World Cup. Then I have a special tasting glass for American wheat ales here. I don't know if anybody in the US uses them, but to us in Germany, these glasses were sold and told to be for exactly that, for American wheat ales. But well, they say it's their twist on a traditional German or Bavarian beer style. So I could also choose this glass here, which would be our German traditional glass for Hefeweizen or Weissbier, wheat ale. So which one do I take? Of course, I take the glass that I would also have to take in the World Cup. I take the tasting glass of the company of Rastal, the so-called TQ Pokal. And yeah, let's see how this beer looks like. So I have a dense foam here on the top. I got a real white head, not too much, not too little, just quite right. And I have a very nice color. It's going into an orange style of amber, so more orange than amber, and it's pretty hazy. So it looks pretty perfect, the way like that a Hefeweizen should look like. First thing, the appearance is perfect. So second thing is, how does it smell? Does it smell like a Hefeweizen? What would I expect from a Hefeweizen? I would expect absolutely some very ripe banana. I would expect that. And I would also expect maybe some clove. Doesn't have to be. Maybe some little citrusy notes. And yeah, that's pretty much what I would expect. Maybe some peach, maybe some pear from the yeast. But for me, a good Hefeweizen has to have that banana smell. Some have it more, some don't have it that much. But yeah, well, we'll see. I take a nose or two. So yes, I do have banana in there, but not only. I do also have some citrusy notes. Could even be some tropical fruity notes. And I'm not sure whether they did not use some U.S. aroma hops beside that Hefeweizen yeast and some regular hops just for bittering. So I think there are some aroma hops in there. I have fruity notes, both from the yeast and from the hops, and that's good for the start. If we look again at the glass, we can see that the foam did disappear quite a lot. So this is something I would expect a Hefeweizen that the foam will last a little longer. But yeah, never mind. Give it a shot. Take a first sip, and I say cheers to you, and cheers to you, Luke. Thank you again for that nice beer. Very nice. So we got different things happening in my mouth while I was tasting the beer. First thing was the texture of the beer. Very, very soft, very silky, velvety almost. So very nice texture. And I got that those fruity banana notes. But when they were gone, there was also a little bitterness, I think a little yeasty bitterness, but also maybe a little hoppy bitterness. And I also have those citrusy notes. I would still say also some slight tropic notes, and I assume they are from the hops. And it's a nice combination. It's not like a traditional Bavarian style Weiss beer, I would say, but to me, it's kind of in between, like a hoppy Weiss beer, maybe. Probably in the United States, you wouldn't call it that way because you like to use much more hops than most breweries in Europe, or at least in Germany, usually do. But I really do like the style where we have more hops in a Hefeweizen than usual. And I also do like wheat IPAs. So I think this is a very nice take on that. And I'm going to take a second sip. Maybe I find out some more about that beer. And if I do, I'll let you know. Yeah, I would say the citrusy notes go into a direction of tangerine, maybe also orange. And I think it fits very well. It's refreshing, and I know Austin is a very hot city, especially in summer. So some Bavarian Hefeweizens are heavy and filling, and this one is really refreshing. And I think it fits to the area and to the city of Austin, or in this case of Georgetown, which is right north of Austin. It fits very well in that hot climate because it's refreshing. It's still not as heavy as many IPAs are that are also refreshing. It's got 5.6% of alcohol, as I said. So yeah, very, very nice take on a German style Hefeweizen. I like that a lot. And yeah, if you watch this video before the World Cup ends, please keep your fingers crossed for me. If not, never mind. And if you liked it, you can check out my channel and watch the other tasting videos. They're all in German. Maybe I'm going to do another English one in the future. So there are monthly Beer Apostle tasting videos. And yeah, please subscribe to my channel if you like to. And yeah, cheers to Barking Armadillo Brewing in Georgetown. And thank you for that beer. Cheers, Luke. Thank you for all those beers. I'll let you know how I like the other ones. And see you next time. Bye.